Cause of damage to blade. It's the B-post. And it's not actually the B-post, it's the hardware that's hidden inside it. Starting at the top. What do you suppose is right back there?
Seatbelt hole.
A nice hardened seatbelt hole. And that is hardened steel that is going this way, but you can't see it. So if you put your tool there and start cutting, you're going to get all mucked up on that bolt. And if the bolt slips between the blades, it spreads them apart the wrong way. So we always want you to run your hand down till you find that bolt. Pull out on the seat belt so you can truly identify where the bolt is and then cut above. Always cut as close to the roof as you can, and better is to find that bolt and make sure you're above it. Generally 2 inches down, you're going to be safe. But the better choice is to check and see if you can feel it there and go above it. Now the thing about getting the tool that high in the air is not everybody can get the tool up to that high. So I'm going to show you a trick of the trade. If you notice, I'm trying to get the tool higher on the B-post. I can only get it so high because my arm doesn't bend anymore, right? So turn the tool upside down. Use your biceps. And look, you can come right in high. So you're putting your arm underneath the tool, you're holding the handle, and you're operating it from here. You want your blades to be wide open, you want to push them up against the roof, and then start cutting. Now remember, we're using a cutter now, so we're going to crush it until it's nice and flat. Then we're going to open a little bit and slide in. It looks like we got about a 2-inch gap right here. So if we can go in 2 inches, how much more power do we have? Double. We can go 2 inches in on our cutter blade. I mentioned this earlier. Every 1 inch was
20.
Every 1 inch was
10,000.
10,000. So if there's 2 inches, 20,000. That's 25% of the overall power of the blade. So even if you see a little gap there, it's worth it to crush a while and then open up and slide in 2 inches. Because the overall tool, it has an easier time cutting. So we've got it flat now. Just slide in. That little slip in 2 more inches gave us another 20,000 pounds of cutting force. So that makes the battery power unit work less hard. And it also ensures that if the blade, if that's a large B-post, we've got the most amount of blade on the opposite side to cut through the whole post, right? If we cut too shallow on the blade, we may not get through the whole post. So crush it, open up, slide it in, and cut it. You'll get the greatest distance and the greatest amount of power, and you'll use the least amount of battery. Right now we're at a solid 3 lights. So 1 light did all that work on the hood, did all that work on the 2 doors. And that was a couple of, I think everybody did go the opposite direction once or twice when they're using the tool. I'm not going to say you can overcome that, but keep an eye on it. As soon as you know you're going the opposite direction, reverse your hand, don't waste that energy, and you'll get longer run time. So, we're on track to get half of the car done with half of the battery. Okay. So who wants to finish this B-post? Come on in.
Go, Bobby, go!
Oh no, it's 80,000.
Wrong way, Bobby!
Down here on the bottom of the B-post, there's a nice big hollow section, and that's where they put the seatbelt mechanism. And that's where people get in trouble with hydraulic tools. They try and cut straight across the B-post, they get all caught up in the seatbelt mechanism. So, and that can stall out your tool because you're trying to cut the post and the seatbelt and all the hardened metal in the seatbelt all at the same time. So we want to have a rule right